I'm not using my signature controller, so you might hear all that noise.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact break in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive on D, knowing he's going to be that last line of defense. And Gobert won't let them get too comfortable, as he's one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D.
And so here is Golden State after the basket by Utah.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we talked at length about how they plan to contain this excellent offense. He said, you know, our opponent sees this, but our defense will stay constant. It's about denying high percentage shots and layups and open threes. If we can make them shoot contested jumpers, they make them.
If you guys could guess what overall I am, I would do a challenge or a dare.
Especially if they're allowed to get off to a quick start. If they get into a rhythm right away, it's almost impossible to get them out of it. This team, they like to attack quickly before the defense gets set. So you have to be ready for that and be fast to get back on every possession. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Jazz trail by 10. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Evans missing. Last outing for Golden State. They won that game against the Rockets. Offensive rebound. Jones. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Evans against Thompson. Evans right side. Bledsoe outside. To stop the run. He lays it in. Bledsoe's got 5 now.
If you're going in amongst the threes, you have got to be aggressive, especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 10. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Rudy Gobert talks about his expectations for the team.
Every year I want to be better, and he probably didn't really believe it.
No one is a competitor this year. Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Giles checked in for Rudy Gobert. Evans comes in for O'Neal. Mitchell is checked in for Allen. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Dante Exum. Different look there for the Warriors. Kevin Durant's checked in for Bell. Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. AI is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Steph Curry. An embarrassment of riches for the Warriors. Steve, who do you think is their best player? Is it Steph, KD? Some might even say Draymond Green with his overall impact.
Well, let's first start off. They have 4 All-Stars, and they all are fantastic. The MVPs are KD and Steph, so it's between those two. I would have to lean on Kevin Durant a little bit better than Steph.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got AI. Durant is out there with Jones, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Cook in at the point guard position. Bledsoe looking around. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Good.
He turned on the jet as soon as he got that screen and went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
And he knocks it down. Good looking through there from AI. AI's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 11. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. It's rebounded by Golden State. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They executed on the road, stayed focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
Well, sometimes the away games brings guys together. It's you versus the world in that situation. Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Pass to Giles, and stolen by AI. From deep. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
And, you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
Here's AI.
That's a shot he'll never forget. As dramatic as they come.
A thrilling way to finish this one.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
Scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
Yeah, the defense has to adjust. Extend out to him in the second half, and that could create a lot of floor spacing.
Mitchell and Ingles are out in the wing. Rudy Gobert is out there with Giles, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Rockets lit up the floor. He finished with 38 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure the entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
Some guys are leaders from day one, but there are some guys it takes a while, Steve, to grow into that role. I'm sure you've seen him.
Yeah, I love Victor Oladipo. I think he took on that role. Also, Kyle Lowry's done a nice job. Al Horford is becoming more of a vocal leader. He's kind of a quiet leader. A lot of those guys, you can see their personalities have changed from when they started into this league, and year by year they've gotten better.
Utah calls timeout. Steve, the golden era of basketball for the Jazz were in the late 90s with Stockton and Malone. What was it like playing against those teams?
Well, they were unguardable in the pick and roll. Fantastic in the fast break situation. Karl Malone, one of the best runners at the 4 position. And then you had John Stockton. If you made a mistake, he would make you pay with the pass. And they had toughness. Probably would have won a title if Jordan wasn't around.
Ball's knocked loose. Bledsoe outside. A floater. Warriors with the rebound. Bell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D. Takes it himself uncontested.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. O'Neal's check in for Giles. Allen comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Exum in for Eric Bledsoe. Nobody near Allen. Sinks the three-pointer. Allen's got 6 points.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Outside Curry fires from the wing. O'Neal with the rebound.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Allen for three. He can't hit that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
O'Neal against Iguodala. Now, here is O'Neal. Not a lot of room. They get it again. Goes back up. Ingles trying to get open. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward. You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
Baldwin, he's checked in for Utah. Evans comes in for Allen. The Warriors also with a sub. Jones is checked in. Back to AI. Tries again. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Exum passes to Gobert. Evans, left side, passes it to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. New 24 for Utah. Baldwin, the pass to Evans. And it's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. That's just 2 tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the middle. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, good size out of the backcourt, something Evans always has brought to the table.
AI. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity. If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
It's Evans, top of the key. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Steve, you wonder, had Evans not had all the... Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Durant, wide open, he fires. Hits the three-point bomb.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond. Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
And Golden State looking who they got. Durant and Draymond are the pair down low. Smith is out there with AI. And it's Matthews, and it's a 3-slot. Steve, you had an excellent playing career. Talk a little bit about the work you had to put in and just to get to the NBA.
Yeah, it comes down to that work ethic. Obviously, we all have talent, but you have to put in that work. And that work continues on the court, off the court, and it's basically 365 days a year where you have to find a way to get better.
Was it mainly shooting for you?
No, not mainly shooting for me, Kevin. I think it was always just my overall game.
Allen finds Turner. When it comes to flagrant fouls, do you think that the difference, Steve, between flagrant 1 and flagrant 2 is being called correctly for the most part?
I do, Kevin. I think we always have gray areas, and when you start to look at rules, but for the most part, I think they're getting a flagrant 1 and a flagrant 2. You know, I think they're getting it right.
AI outside. And Matthews kicks to Smith. Some nice passing by Golden State. And again, is his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The pass to Giles. Turner looking around. Shot clock at 5. With the shot. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. And a wide open look for AI. And another 3 for Golden State.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spot. That's why he keeps firing.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for Giles. And it's Dante Exum in for Donovan Mitchell. And then for Golden State, Valley's checked in for Green. And it's Iguodala in for Wesley Matthews.
A tremendous threat off the dribble. Dante trying to become consistent in the catch-and-shoot game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now on the bag.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for AI.
You know, the story of this game was his offensive production. It didn't matter what the defense threw at him. He just found ways to counter and led his team.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dante Exum. Well, Steve, you look at the core of this Jazz team, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, still very, very young.
Mitchell, obviously the youngest, but the Jazz have a good amount of players just entering their prime. Their front office has done a great job of identifying talent in the draft and developing it.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
O'Neal against Iguodala. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bradley can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A nice shot by AI.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Exum to end the run. The shot misses. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Russell featured this week on 2K TV, let's take a look at how you can run a two-man game as a point guard in NBA 2K. One of the great ways to get open, or in this match for you or a teammate, is by running the pick and roll. With the ball, touch and hold the plays bumper to your closest big to set a screen. If you want to choose which player comes and sets the screen for you, tap the plays bumper. Then press and hold the icon above the player you want to set the screen. Other than getting open for a shot or a drive to the basket, look to see if the defense switched on the screen. If you see your point guard is now being covered by a big, either get by them or dump the ball to your big who now has a guard, trying and failing to keep them out of the paint. There are also
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We'll take a look at the Pelicans. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And I think for New Orleans, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings. I'm not sure how long they can stick around it, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for New Orleans right now, Heritage is the 4 with Davis in the middle. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Solomon Hill and Clark with the full bulk of the NBA season still ahead of us. What can players do to prepare themselves physically and mentally for this long, long season?
I think you've got to try to find ways and mechanisms to stay fresh. Obviously, you've got to do your work.